I really hope I'm in focus because I have no clue. Hey y'all, it's Lyric from Lyric Read. Today I'm going to be doing the newbie booktuber tag because I'm a newbie booktuber. What can I say? So I figured that this was the perfect way to just introduce y'all to me and my reading style and all of that jazz. Let's get started. Alright, so the first question is, why did you start this channel? And I've been wanting to do YouTube for like literally my whole life since I was like 12 years old. And then I just randomly got like a ton of ideas for book videos in Booktube, and I've been watching Booktube for a while and I just love reading. So I just suddenly got this like influx of ideas. So I was like, well, let's just run with it. So here I am. The next question is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? I got some cool video ideas. I have some video ideas I've taken as inspiration off of other booktubers, but I have other ones that are just pure, like, all in my head video ideas that I think are pretty fun and cool. So I want to like spice it up other than the typical wrap up, TBR, book haul kind of vibe that Booktube can fall into. I would love to just spice things up a bit and also just be super real, because I feel like a lot of booktubers are very like not uptight, but just don't show a lot of their personalities, and their whole personality is like the books that they're talking about, which is fine. But I love YouTubers like Kat from Paperback Dreams or Noelle or Carly from UnCarly that just show their personalities and are real. What are you most excited about for this new channel? I'm excited to learn some new things, to learn editing, and to learn what it's like to like be in the Booktube community. I'm excited to just read some books and share my thoughts with them. So, yes. Question number 4, why do you love reading? Reading has just like always been one of those things for me that like I will always have. Like, I've loved reading since I was a kid, and even though like my life is drastically different from my life in middle school, I go to a completely different school in a different school district, and I don't really talk to anybody from my middle school. And though my life is like completely different, the one thing that has really stayed the same about my personality throughout my whole life has been books and being a reader. So it's just kind of like that one thing about me that I will always have and that nobody can take away from me. So I love that about reading. And I also love the characters and the worlds and the writing, and analyzing books has become something that I've been interested in and loving more recently as I've matured a little bit. So there's that. What book or series got you into reading? There's kind of a few. I mean, if I'm being honest, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling was like a huge one. We don't support J.K. Rowling anymore because she's a TERF. So some other ones were the series of Unfortunate Events, the American Girl series, actually. Did y'all read those books, the American Girl doll books? I was obsessed with those. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Oh my gosh, what would I ask Kat? I just want to like sit down and have a conversation with her about books. Like, not even like one specific question, just like have a conversation, like a fluid, candid conversation with Kat would be like the best thing ever, because I think she's the coolest. What challenges do you think having a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think for me, I'm starting off with like 0 subscribers or whatever, so I think it'll be like pouring my heart and soul into a channel that's not getting any reach. I'm not saying that I'm doing this for like views or fame or monetization, like that's not why I'm doing this at all, but one of the things that I love about Booktube is the community surrounding it and how people just talk about books and talk about recommendations and like just the community that surrounds it. So I think I'll just be shouting into the void for a while, and that will be kind of hard. Also, I'm not the best when it comes to video editing. Like, I use iMovie, but I just got a new, like, I'm gonna be switching to Adobe Premiere Pro. So like learning more about editing and about like videography, because I do a ton of photography stuff but not a ton of videography and film stuff. So just learning the ins and outs of what it takes to just be a YouTuber, not even specifically a booktuber, but a YouTuber, will be kind of hard to overcome. When did you start reading? I mean, I learned how to read in like kindergarten, 1st grade, but when I became a reader, like an avid reader. That was around 2nd grade. What kinds of books do you like to read? I kind of fall everywhere. I'm not the biggest fantasy fan, but I'll read some, and I've enjoyed some. I enjoyed fantasy a lot more when I was younger, so I think if I were to start reading fantasy again now, I might actually really like it. I'm a huge fan of contemporary, like historical fiction, stuff like that. What does your book collection look like? It's really messy right now, so I won't show you, but it is chaotic. I have a whole shelf of Twilight books, so we don't talk about that. So that is all the questions. This is kind of a short and sweet video, but you know what? That's how I roll. Actually, no. My last video was literally 18 minutes, so this is a short and sweet video, but I thought it was fun and a cool way to get to know me and my reading styles. I can't wait to like show y'all more of my personality as I keep going with the whole booktube thing. And yeah, you'll like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I will see you later.